Greetings, fellow traders. Bubble here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Monday, January the 11th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check see where we left off the market here today. So SPX down 25 points today, but monthly chart still above the upper Bollinger Band here. Weekly chart, again, narrow range, right? It's only a 28-point range so far for a week, right? We just started right here with the Harami inside week. Inside day so far in the daily chart, again, our bullish count is still intact, right? It's looking like we had a little bit of a wave 4 pullback right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And we'll see how that goes here on off of this inside day. If it pushes its way up over the inside day high, look out above, right? We might see the top of the channel right here to finish off that subwave 5. So we'll see how that goes going in today. Let's take a look at SPY. Okay, SPY with declining volume here today, inside day as we start a new week. Again, I think a lot of folks are a little bit timid here going into the new week. Like, oh, what's going on, right? There's a lot of divergences this morning, which we saw, but kind of is what it is. Inside day here on the S&P futures as well. Here's our levels today. They ended up playing out pretty well. Right, so we had a nice dip buy, right? One of the big things that we talked about last night, you can check the video at the end of this, is that this looked like an impulsive move up, zigzag down, right? Still held the lows right there, so that makes it a valid wave 2 count. Then we got an impulsive move up right here and another pullback here. So this could be 1, 2 of a larger move up. So we'll see what we have in store going into this evening. Let's take a look at the MES. We should have a few geometric lines on this one to take a look at. And let's see, so we have this one below, and we've got this one now from above. So let's see how that holds going into tonight. So that's going to be pretty important right there. Otherwise, it looks like a descending triangle. So we'll see how that goes. Same with the Qs. All right, so Qs again stayed below that geometric line all day. Very interesting that this was the shorting point on the Qs right there, right? We drew that in the bubble report this morning. So again, nice drop down off of that here today. The IWM generally hung in there, right? So the small caps hung in there. Why? Because the banks were strong, right? So banks are strong. XLF is strong, right? So XLF had a nice move today. This move right here, we pointed out a great move in JP Morgan. I talked about that on the lunchtime video. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at Apple and see how it's behaving here today. Again, just really choppy, sloppy. If you look at the daily chart, right, it's kind of here below the EDMA, but still over the upper trend line. There's not a lot of action in it here today. Tesla. So Tesla ended up filling the gap today. That still could be bullish for it, right? I mean, it needs to pull back a little bit, right, to finish an impulsive wave. So, I mean, who knows? This could be like wave 1, 2, and 3, 4 right here. It could be working on a wave 5 up. So continue to keep an eye on Tesla and see how it's going here today. But a big pullback here in NEO today off of its gap up. We talked about this. We prefaced this in the bubble report this morning. We liked NEO and Baidu because they were gapping up. But they really couldn't get over any of their levels. We also said if they don't hold, right, watch for the reversals, right? And we did see that here today. There's also an offering after hours on NEO, and I think a downgrade. So a little bit rough there. AMD holding up pretty well today. Again, a nice push there intraday. Members did well on that, on the dip buy, and on a swing from over the weekend, which was nice here off of the ADMA for a good push here. Got fresh all-time highs on AMD. So let's see if that gets any strength going into tomorrow. Netflix was some general weakness here today. Volume came in there at the close. Increased volume. Below the 50-day moving average. Here's your breakdown. Okay, this is interesting. I'm looking at Netflix on the short radar going into tomorrow. Facebook was pretty weak as well. Increased volume right here, but generally hanging on to some support here. There's another support level right there, right? So just a little bit of caution there off of Facebook. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. It might pull back again, but generally it has been trending down. Walmart definitely want to keep on the bullish radar too. Oh wow, look at this. This thing is up after hours. Incredible. All right, sorry, I had to tweet that out. I mean, Walmart is great. This is on our bullish radar going into tomorrow, and it was on Algo 382. So it was on Paul's bullish count list from the bubblereport.com. And look at this thing going after hours. It's incredible. It's beautiful. So this thing's really pushing after hours. Take a look right here real quick. You see it. Look at that. Beautiful on Walmart. So really nice stuff there. It was just doing it while we were talking about it. I love it. So let's take a look here. Chewy's another one that's on the bullish radar going into tomorrow as well. One of the things I like about Chewy is holding the ADMA pretty nicely right here on the daily chart. So let's see how that goes going in tomorrow. And then finally, Pins. Pins is kind of choppy right here, but it's getting really compressed. Snap made a little bit of a move today, so keep an eye on Pins, see if it's ready to make a move going into tomorrow. So good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of your eating. We'll see you on the live stream later. Until then, stay healthy out there. Remember your risk first and stay safe. See you in the game.